that. Let's take this call. Caller on the line. You are live on air. Straight to the point. Your name and where you are calling from, caller. Can you hear me?
Thank you. Nnamdi, Good morning. Good morning, everybody. My name is Nnamdi, calling from Zoo Country. My location, my brother. My brother, I know need too much to talk this morning. Like this, I love call and talk. So they see the evening they tell us say they see our they see our lawyer. No need that in again. Our focus on now to this and now. We need to shut them down. If they like, maybe they lose our leader. Now we tell of us need now. Make we release our leader. No need to go to marry that guy not go for our leader. Or go to the here because we need to know this is good contract. So we need to know that this is good contract. So even now, so we release our leader. I will come out. Of course, I release our leader. I chose to go down. Can't you my area? I release our leader. I need more. I think after I will go for our leader. Or about the whole line on the whole online. I told my people, young children, I know it's possible. No, to somebody in the regular after the court, I have to court each other. You can't them. So my brother, anyone who could go to the head of village. That's on Monday, or maybe our leader from now to Monday. So everything they make it now, I need Brian Tyler. No one to them now. Only about a new job, it's start on Monday. They could not, I suppose, about bank. Only a global area of Gandhi Bill of the World. Everywhere by a brand and Nigeria. I suppose he said anything preach down that day. More rich making because only could go under the house now, or go back, or the everybody.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And let's take this call. Caller, you are live on air. Straight to the point. Your name and where you are calling from. Caller, can you hear me?
Good morning, Washington. This is Dede calling from my location.
You are welcome, brother.
This is Nnamdi.
Oh, when you're there, get email. You are welcome.
Okay. Fellow Biafrans, good morning, lovers of freedom. This is your brother calling from my location. But I just want to appreciate Chukwu Abiyama for all of his good work he's doing in our midst about this struggle. Yesterday we received the news confirming that our leader is still alive. Of course, I know that our leader is still alive. I know that Nigeria, even in their stupidity, in their arrogancy, they can never try anything against our leader. They know it. They know the consequences. I have never panicked about that one, but it is good that yesterday our barrister came up to let us know that our leader is still alive. That's the most important thing. The struggle continues. Concerning about the lockdown, there is no two ways about it. The land of Biafra must be locked down. There will be no movement. People are so happy to hear that news. Don't worry about that man issue Guzuro who is making stupid statements. Maybe a time will come when that he said will roll out from his neck. Our people should remain strong. We are marching forward and the gate of hell can never prevail against it. Concerning the army, what they are doing in Olo, where I come from, they have turned our land into a war zone. But we shall see how it goes in the end. They are killing our people, burning down facilities, properties belonging to our people. No problem. Nobody said that now. This is the price for freedom, and we keep on paying it until we get our freedom. So, brother, I will encourage you to keep up the good work, and Chukwu Abiyama will always strengthen and bless you for your good work. Fellow Biafrans, let us stay focused. Let us stay focused. Our battle stars who are doing great work. I pray that Chukwu Abiyama will continue to strengthen them, protecting them, shielding them from the icing of the enemies. May the Lord Chukwu Abiyama continue to guide and protect our Directorate of States. With their wisdom, their knowledge, Chukwu Abiyama will increase them Because the Bible said that the expectation of the righteous cannot be cut off. Our expectation is Biafra. It can never be cut off. The British knows what they are doing. They know that Biafra is going. There is no two ways about it. So let us stay focused. Our leader is fine, like I have always been saying. Our leader is fine. Nigeria can never come any closer in having our leader. They know the consequences. They know that Nigeria will burn.
Thank you, my dear brother. No time. All right.
God bless you. Keep up the good work.
And you too. Call on the line. You are live on L. Just 1 minute before we round up.
1 minute. Good morning, Machineke. My name is Simon and we're calling from Maria Spare.
You're welcome,
Thank you
brother.
for giving me this opportunity. Your time is almost over, but I want to say something because there are things I'm seeing sometimes in spiritual, sometimes he came out to play out. Mars, there is I want to go straight to the point because you don't have more time. Whatever happened in Vegas, remain in Vegas. There is no family who doesn't have issue or misunderstanding, but they deal it at home. They deal with it at home. That is one. I want to give every IPOB family member, if you have been here for long, if you are not have been here for long, it doesn't matter when you join, but we are family. Just the way things work. If one of us or any one of us don't do things the way it's supposed to do, we need to be cautioned. And Mazi, there's another dream I have, and I have this dream 3 times. It's like they call us and give us Biafra, we are not ready. Yes. I start seeing us as APC government in 2015 because when APC government took over, or when they win I don't even know if they know that they will win the election because they were not prepared for the leadership. So this is kind of thing I saw in dream, and I don't want it to happen physical. That is why I am saying this now. We need to prepare ourselves of leadership to take over. In case, let's say, assume they call us tomorrow, okay, now you have your referendum, do your referendum. Have we planned or planning of those things? Because all these things must come to pass. Sure match. Because the adoption of our leader, coming out of our leader, will be the end of the zoo. And that is the way it is, and that is the way it's gonna be. We need to be preparing, creating some department. Let's assume that they give us this thing suddenly, so we will not fail, so that we will not fail our hands. Thank you, Mazi, for giving me this opportunity. I don't know how to explain.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, for going straight to the point, and the time is not on our side. Thank you very much, and keep on the good work. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra Service 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is the director of Radio Biafra and her television, and he is the commander of the armies of Biafra and the greatest man living on this planet Earth. You must be aware of that. This broadcast today is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leading, the person of Nwa Chineke. We will bring our program to an end because time is not on our side. Sorry for your calls, won't be able to take it any longer. You continue with the next broadcaster, but the thing is that the most important thing with whatever is on 9th of August, 9th of August, there will be total lockdown of Biafra land. Have it in mind. If Ambazonians have said that they will work with us, they will support in that ghost stand, how much more you a Biafran? That is why I would like the ghost to swallow you if you come out on that day. Let the ghost take you, short and simple. And for you, zoologian, military, Al-Shabaab, terrorists and police, for you, we are getting set for you, and you will pay dearly as you have volunteered yourself to become evil. You will pay dearly. These days you disguise yourself as unknown gunmen and go and commit heinous crime in rural villages, courtesy of the so-called administrators and governors imposed on us by the Fulanis. We are making it very clear, and you people will pay it very, very dearly. This is what we are trying to let you know, and we are not going to relent. Make sure you prepare yourself for the upcoming lockdown. Nothing will take it away. Whether they see our leader or they did not see our leader, that is not our business. Our business is total release of our leader completely from DSS. The court is useless. Nigerian court is useless. Have this thing in mind. Our mission is to make sure these people, the same way you had the broadcast, the clip I played, the same way they carried the extraordinary rendition from Kenya to the zoo, the same way we want them to take him that place and leave him there. If not, there is no going back. Whether they allow the council to see him or they don't allow him to see him or whatever, this thing is not our business, and I don't want it to water your bingo brains. Bingo brain, we have grown beyond that. We have grow beyond that. You must have that in mind. Thank you very much, as time is not run aside. As we round it up with a word of prayer, Father, we thank you, O Lord God Jehovah, for being a good God for us, for protecting and guiding us. We ask you, Abba Father, to continue. Father, we thank you, Lord, for the life of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. We thank you for the life of the ESN. We thank you for the life of Biafrans all over the world. We thank you for the land of Biafra. We say, hallowed be thy name, Abba Father. We make this prayer in the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. And I leave you with this word. The Bible says, rejoice not over my enemy. Though I have fallen, I will rise again. Though I'm in the dark, I will still, the light of the Lord will still shine upon me. Micah chapter 7, verse 8. Shalom.
People, because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood, but they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special, exceptionally special, the largest mass movement in the whole world bar none. And we did it because Chukwokika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwokika Biama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist, because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu, and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Why? Oh, we want to be the radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to this is Radio Biafra.
Shagari was a good man. Sheikh Shagari was a wonderful man. He's a Fulani, but he was a good man. Oh. I'm saying my own, how I see it. Do you know that the best development that ever happened in the East happened when, or should I say, after the miracle of Dr. Michael Obara? There was a period of decay and disaster until Shagari went in and Mbakwe went in. Mbakwe will go to Lagos to go and plead with Shagari. Do you know there was no time that Mbakwe actually went to Lagos and came back empty-handed? They called him the weeping governor. But anytime he meets Shagari and asks for something, Shagari will always give it to him. Do you see that? Some of you are very small. Iguacha Enugu Expressway was very, very beautiful, I assure you. Shagari built it. Fulani man. Because he had good policies. It didn't matter who was in Asorok or in Dodam Barracks or whatever, the State House or whatever. Rubbish, they called it then. The policies were good. Even when Mbakwe asked us to pay survival levy to build him a state port, everybody did. you can see that Mbakwe was working. It was actually a Yoruba man, the last military administrator of Imo State before Mbakwe took over. It was him that started the Zinachi clay factory. A Yoruba man, a military administrator of Imo State. You know what this man did? This man, they have the same ceramic factory in his village in Yoruba land. I've forgotten his village. But go and Google it. The last military administrator handed over to Mbakwe. The man said, oh, I have this factory in my village. It's very good. Oh, they use clay. They make bricks. They make roof tiles. They make everything. It's wonderful. Oh, now I am the military governor of Imo State. I want to do something here. The man actually started the project in Ezimnachi. A Yoruba man. Yoruba military governor of Imo State. What am I trying to prove? That it doesn't matter where you come from. The policies you pursue is what matters. A Yoruba man started the very beautiful Ezinachi factory. Mbakwe completed it. And some idiots ruined it. Turned everything upside down. Look at it today. It's moribund. What am I saying? That people must stand up to say the truth. When you see the truth, you must speak it. You know, we are black people. Some of us are very demonic. We are possessed by a demon of greed, envy, hatred, and jealousy. It's in us. We are black people. Nobody can take it away from us. Some people must be envious. They must be jealous. They must have hatred in them. They must be horrible. That is who they are. You can't change them. But what we are preaching this very evening is that no Fulani group has been proscribed. The wretched chattering classes in the zoo, infrastructure, and I asked them which building is good in the zoo in Lagos that was destroyed. They said, Samuel went to show Yusuf Mohammed in Asorok the progress they're making. What buildings do you have? When you go to Dubai, you will bow in shame. What things do you have? I ask you. You have nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the revolution must come back. But not revolution to save. If, I have said it before, if people gather, if by the time Soyinka and even Tinubu was campaigning for Sovereign National Conference in pre-1999, the Third Republic, that they actually sat down and people voted for a new constitution. Who am I? I'm a Democrat. Who am I to say no to Nigeria? I can't say no to Nigeria because even our own people voted for it. But nobody voted for Nigeria. Lugard came with Flora Shaw after drinking champagne in the evening. She was drunk. And she said, darling, why don't we call people niggers? They are niggers. It's Nigeria. And they say, Nigeria. And that's your name. And you're not ashamed of yourselves. Very sad indeed. Blind is your G, black. When it comes to IPOB, even Igbo Biafran journalists will be at the forefront of condemnation, but when Fulani attack you, kill you, molest you, rape you, cut off your heads, nothing, you can't hear from them. All in an effort to tarnish the very beautiful, how should I say, impeccable image of the largest mass movement on the face of this very earth. IPOB, the largest in the whole world, by no. You saw men when they came out. Camp 1, Camp 2, Camp 3, men. And as I wrote yesterday, and I will remind them today, if you're looking for us, please, if you're looking for Eastern Security Network, go into your nearest forest. And you get that answer that you're looking for. When people want to destroy us, they come into us and to look for traitors. Somebody wrote, some tribes can betray you 45%. But an Igbo betrayer is 100% betrayal. That is why you have them in Edo State, in Kogi State, in Benue State, everywhere, scattered everywhere. They come and they say to you, oh, you are only 5 southeastern states, Igbo states, 5 southeastern states. And the idiots stupidly agreed. They're leaving their brothers and sisters, and you think that God will be happy with you. And something happened in Israel. You know, when we make this comparison between Biafra and Israel, most people don't understand it. There's something happened in Israel. Do you know why Israel fell? Do you know why the Babylonians and the Romans took over Israel completely and destroyed them? Because in their stupidity, they were divided between the northern kingdom and southern kingdom. Together as one Israel, militarily they were very, very strong. After the death of Solomon, I think somebody said, I've forgotten his name, to your tent, O Israel, after fighting a war and winning it. to your tents, O Israel. Israel was divided into two. The northern kingdom, Samaria, and the southern kingdom, Judea. And the enemies came and picked them off. It took them 2,000 years to recover from that stupidity. 2,000 years to recover from it. They come to our land. They go to Anioma. They say Anioma is not Igbo. Even the name Anioma is Igbo. They say they're not Igbo. The idiots will agree. Some of them, not all of them. They go to Ikwere land. People who are from Unkwere, very clean and clear, answering Igbo names. We care, Amechi, everything. Oh, we are Niger Delta. We're not Igbo. Tell us what Niger Delta means. The idiot cannot tell you. Instead, he will hand over his brothers and sisters to Fulani Janjaweed to slaughter. The same thing that happened to Israel. It's all over the place. And the enemies came and took them over. What I'm saying to you is this. If not for IPOB, believe you me, by now, some of you will be answering Musa and Amina. I'm telling you, before God and man. We are the ones that stopped them in Ebonyi. All the years I've been telling you, we've been stopping them. You didn't believe me, did you? It's only now that we are now proving to the world what we can do. They cannot take Ebonyi State. Omahi is a madman. They can't take Ebonyi State. We will all die there. They can't take Ebonyi State. And they know it anyway. They know. If you stand in our way, you will go down. Today they gave you another Janjaweed slave as your Hanese president. He doesn't know where he's coming from. He doesn't know where he's going. His job is to make sure that Fulani settlements continues in our land. He's a learned man. He claims he's a professor. He was the ambassador to USA, ambassador to Israel. And I asked him in Israel, who are the founding fathers in Israel? Who created Israel? Modern day Israel. Of course, it's God Almighty in heaven.
Happen, isn't it? There's something like that similar. You know, when you build and build and build, it's just divide because somebody has come to tell you that the man next door is not your brother. You would rather have your brother who lives in Sokoto, who doesn't speak the same language, who is uncircumcised. You are not the same thing. There's nothing in common between both of you. But because the white man has come in there, over time, you know, start having children, they start growing up without realizing, and they play this game so well. Because I have said it before the war ever started, in my primary school, my secondary school, there was no difference between me and somebody from Ogoni. In fact, we used to crack jokes in the school. We abuse ourselves. We call ourselves all kinds of names. That didn't mean we were different. I remember my last school prefect before we finished school was from Akwa Ibom. His deputy was from, I think, either Ngwa or Mbise, I'm not really sure. Because there was no difference. You were doing things, once you excel and you are something, the school will recognize you. It doesn't matter where you come from. At the end of the war, now they started, not even at the end, I think they created even these states while the war was going on. There were people like the saboteurs, like Opabi Aseka. He was one of them in those days. And even Ken Sarawiwa, all of them. There were people that were creating, oh, we are from this state, we are from that state. And the point is that, not that, originally I looked at the state creation as, something that will create development. But I later found out that this question of development was out of the place. We were more interested in deciding who is your brother and who is not your brother. Some might be asking me, why are you Ike Peters? I am Ike Peters because at the end of the war, I was in Port Harcourt. I had to hide my identity in Iguacha. Oh, yes. When I pick up, Peter is my first name, actually. But I twisted it the other way. I called myself Ike Peters. And Peters is a common name in the Rivers State. So I was a Rivers boy. I was a Port Harcourt boy, but I was not from there. Why did I do that? Because I was afraid for my life. In my own Iguacha. Oh, yes. I'm not mixing words. It's the truth. Most of us, most watch the musicians of the 70s. They were like, why are they not answering their names? No, you couldn't answer your name because you didn't come from a particular area. When it says somebody's in Miga, Bob Miga, late Bob Miga, may his soul rest in peace. Me guys, he just twisted his name the other way. All of us, semicolon. We were just answering funny names, funny English names, because we didn't want them to know where we come from. Because the British man had created this kind of large monster. Port Harcourt is a place when I came out of high school. That was where I lived. My elder brother was there, so I was living with him. There was no difference between me. There was Woody Street. There was Nnewi Street, all in Diobu. That's where I used to live. These names didn't mean. There was a time in Kwaba was the mayor of Port Harcourt. If I remember. But the white man came in and created this problem. And then we became more enemy to our own selves, our own brothers. It got worse because the kids that grew up, that were our friends, our colleagues, all of a sudden you became their enemy. Oh yes, you became, they just hated you. The Ikwere man was changing his name, Rumu Kurusi. They put it the R, and I had a friend, my late friend, who's passed on too, Uchendo. That's what his name was when we went to school. But after school, he changed it to Uchendo. He added a W in front of Uchendo so that he was not an Igbo man. That's all. He's not alone. He is not alone. Then the new generation that came up, they discover that somebody who is Okeke will tell you, my name is Okeke. Maybe they can ask Okeke to make it not sound like Igbo language. Because the white man has, and these people are there excavating us. These people are there stealing from us. These people are there robbing us. But the time has come. I see them crumbling. Look at Britain, Great Britain. So it's word great. They don't know the word great left them long time ago. They're just Britain. They're just there. Because the Indians have taken over their home. I'm telling you honestly, one Jamaican guy told me that was a mistake they made to allow the first Indian man to set foot there. They have taken over their home. They have nothing. Katrina Land that looks like a monster, that short thing, that midget, is running up and down. When I saw him on channel, I didn't want to believe that the British people had something to do with what is going on at home. A lot of people have been speculating, but I said to myself, well, why do I have to believe this? But when I saw this woman on channel being asked a question by Dr. Bate, and her body language will show you the hate. When you hate somebody, something in you stands out that some people see. Not everybody sees that. Believe me, when I saw her sitting there, she was for me a monster that was sitting. Because when they asked her something about Nnamdi Kanu, first she was surprised that question came in. If there was a place for her to disappear, she could have disappeared on that program. But unfortunately, she was there already. Everybody was watching. The man was asking the question. This is supposed to be a British citizen, and the ambassador is there roaming up and down. But let them continue. According to our mama, you come alone. There is God. Continue, because you are going down the drain. There is nothing you can do about it. It is not a threat. We have told you we are in 88 countries of the world. Monday, we're going to start to sit at home. That's the first Monday. Unless we see our leader before then. The order has been made, and that's the way it's going to be. I read yesterday that Ohaneze was saying, sitting at home is not the best thing. Who sent you come? Who saw Ohaneze? We have no Ohaneze now. They are on their own. We decide on what we are going to do. IPOB, we are in charge of our land, and we are going to do just what we think we need. Because where have these people that are even talking, they should be ashamed of. That's what my point is, that they should be ashamed of themselves. Who made them think that they can come and tell us what to do and what not to do? We don't need their advice. We'll not send you. Just mind your business. If you think that what we are doing is not right, that day come outside, put it, so that the children will take care of you. Because they are out there. I'm under Haneze, so you will not have the power to run. I'm telling you honestly. So don't just make a mess of yourself. We are doing what we are doing. We know what we are doing, and we are being directed. Our leader is what we want out. We're not just seeing him, because before he has to be released unconditionally. He did not do anything. Look at the way all of you in the zoo, they are running around. trying to let Abakairi, whether they suspend him. This morning I heard that they fired him from the police and all that. We are not interested. America is not going to bow out. You are going to go to FBI and turn yourself in. That is all. The Yawa go gas because the firing you from the police is not going to solve anything. Because the same people that fired you, they're going to take care of you. They're going to make sure that you will disappear. Go market somewhere. You know, Nigeria is very good at this. When it happens, the news will be everywhere. It will be boiling and boiling and boiling and boiling, and slowly, the news will disappear, will decimate. Nobody will talk about it anymore. Do you remember Evans? We remember Evans, right? Every single thing, not just Evans. Anything that comes in, it didn't start today. They go to court. I have, like as I told you, I am not mixing words. God knows I'm telling the truth. When I was a musician, I knew people that come to the club at night. These are people who are supposed to be in prison. And by the way, how do you reconcile when a man is in jail for 5 years and his wife is giving birth to children from the same man? How does it happen? These people that have money, they come to the funfair, they come to court, they write it in the newspaper, they sentence them to long-term imprisonment, and then all of us tend to forget about them. You think it's over? No. Some of them are in their homes. They might go to prison in the daytime, and in the night they are back home. They are paying the warders to take them up. I've seen them come to the club where we are performing. A warder is dressed up properly. The prisoner is dressed up very well. They come there, they carry jaga that is running around the club. You know, they are enjoying themselves because Nigerians will make so much noise when the case is on. After the case, nobody follows to know what happened to this person. As soon as they say they've sentenced him, we've forgotten. No, that sentence is a game. They just play the game. So now they say they fired Abakairi. That's the news story. They fired him. Okay. After a while, give this story another 3 weeks. At the most, another 1 month. Nigerians will bring another distraction, because I call this distraction. The man is a thief. We know that. Most of them are. That's just, unfortunately for him, he got caught. Yeah. Before, whatever he did before that is not a problem. This morning I picked up a clip by somebody who is actually complaining. I think the man is even a lawyer. He made a very vital statement. He said, if Abakari thinks that what we are saying is a lie, why can't he go and sue us for defamation? Which is exactly what I said when it came to the case of Muhammad Buhari and our leader, who has stressed very much that man is not alive, the man is dead. So why haven't they sued him for defamation? They are now charging him, but the charge is not included in the charge. We want him to put a charge there that says that this man is defaming our president is alive, very much alive. He will come there and showcase himself to the world court, not with the mask tied behind his neck. No, the real mask. Everybody wears mask behind their ear, but this one ties it on his neck because something. They don't want to make a mistake, a situation where because of the plastic ear, the mask will fall off and then we'll see the face of the person. So like I was saying, this man is a thief like most of them. He just unfortunately, he's got caught. Hush puppy doesn't want to go 20 years, so he's falling with a lot of his people, and it is not something new. The only thing I'm saying is that he himself that is here, his best bet. I don't know why people are not advising him on that. There are a lot of journalists that are talking and suggesting and things and saying all kinds of things. Some people are even saying, hey, why would America want to take him and try him? We should try him in Nigeria. Which Nigeria get caught? Why are you people deceiving yourself? We tend to forget that Ibori went on trial in Nigeria, right? Ibori was on trial and they acquitted him in all charges. When he stepped into England, he went to jail. So how do you explain that? So Nigerians want Abakari to be tried in Nigeria. Yeah, right. Why would I go just there like this? Why are people like this? So there's a call coming in. I think this person wants to talk, but I've not opened the line yet. So I will give you the chance to talk when the line is open. Let me finish with my analysis on what I'm talking about this morning. So this lawyer that just picked up is the person I'm going to talk about this morning. I want him to tell us exactly what is happening, what has happened to his family in the hands of this same Abba Kyari. Because we have to really talk about it, because this is a man that has killed so many Biafrans. Unfortunately for him, those that he has planned to execute again, he will never have the opportunity to do it.
Yes, so you petitioned a panel set up after the protest against a particular police officer, Abba Kyari. Why did you do that, sir?
Yeah, you see, yes, it is an interesting case, and I think it's going to be an eye-opener. And you can see that immediately I submitted my petition, you know, everybody showed interest, because Abba Kyari is an officer that has been overrated by the generality of the people. And you can see after my petition, no less than 5 to 6 to 7 petitions have been written against him. Are all of them lying? That's what they call evidence of similar character in law. Now, when you look at the way things are carried out, you will see that one way or the other, in the air of rumor, truth lies somewhere. So, we have done the petition. He has said, oh, the guy is a criminal, the guy is a fraudster. If he says that is defense, or is purported defense, it's even a proof to the demand of the NSAS. Because what people are saying that you say you are SAS. SAS means Special Anti-Robbery Squad. Your jurisdiction is only limited to robbery cases. Yeah. Now you are saying this instance, and a petition has been written against you, that you extorted, you maltreated a particular citizen. Yeah. You are now saying the person is a fraudster, which means you have proved their case. You have no right over fraud. Over fraud cases. That alone has made him to be guilty. We have read a lot of allegations. If he is so sure of himself, we want to see him at the panel, but I think he might not come. But if he is so sure of himself, he has the right to also sue us for libel or defamation. If he is so sure that this thing is a lie, he ought to have sued us by now.
So I heard he took your client's ATM. So he took your client's ATM and spent the money. So yeah. How true is that?
No, he did not only take the client. What he did, it was at a particular night. He took the client. They have, you know, a lot of things, dirty details. You know, when they are threatening the guy, according to my client, what he told me, that when they took him to a particular place, they have just killed some people. He joined about 3 or 4 people to pack their bodies into the car with a depose at night. Now, when he has seen that, they now say, call your wife now and tell her to disengage your lawyer. We want to help you to settle this case. Let them come so that we can settle this matter. When the wife now called me around 9:30 in the night, that sir, the police called me and said, this is that, sir, that they said I should not call you, and my wife was crying that I should not bring lawyer. That what do you think will happen? I said, police must have been torturing him. So, and what will happen? When he got there, exactly what I said was what happened. One, they collected 3 checks from him while in their custody. 3 checks of 150,000, issued it to a particular person. After that check, now when they did that, they collected the check. They went and withdrew the money, 450,000 in tranches of 150, 3 times. Now after that, they took his ATM, collected the password under duress, took it to the various withdrawing centers, withdrew the money. We have all the evidence. Now, they have done all this to the guy. They collected. Later, the guy called, I visited him. I said, then they now took him to another bank. On getting to the bank, they say, oh yeah, unfreeze this money. This is Mr. Obi. He's the owner of the money in your account. Transfer the money to him. The guy said, I have not met this man before. Yes, they say you cannot know him, but it's his money. You understand? He transferred the 41 million naira to the guy's account.
Who joined in packing the dead bodies?
My client, Mr. Afis Majid. And you can see the account the guy gave was similar to the account given by one woman in Enugu, that they killed her husband and asked her to go and marry another person. There are the incidences of that. I can tell you there are a lot of incidents like that.
Which were true.
Yes, if they are sure that we lie, let them sue us for libel or defamation. We have put the thing in this thing. Is qualified for defamation and libel. If Abba Kyari is sure that it's a super court that they call him, let him take us to court. He has the right to do that.
All right, that's very simple. That's straightforward thing. If you think you are not guilty, go to America. That's number one. Sue them to court for libel. He will not do that because he's a thief. I still say it, and I'm very, very vocal about it. He's a thief, and he knows. But unfortunately, he had been stealing, but Ozugo Nkonye, you know, that the point, that's the way it is. So be bold enough to go out there and defend yourself if you think you're not guilty. The only thing that, like I said before, I am interested in this because this is a man who has basically come to Imo State because he wants to kill our children. I told you our God is a strong God. Chineke na-achị anyị, Chineke na-achị anyị is God. We are not making it up. Chukwu Okike Abịama is the invisible God. When you attack IPOB, you get yourself to blame. Nobody does it and go away free. Nobody. For our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, I read something yesterday by a Geofor that purported, unverified, that he saw our leader. My only advice towards that is that because when I read that, I was looking for a video to see where he said it. I could not find anything. Maybe there are some of you who have found something. Just let me know when you call in this morning. But what I saw was what I read, that they said he said. I don't like that. A situation like this is not a question of, because bloggers can do just about anything. So I'm always very careful, very skeptical when I see things. I just read them in between the line and keep them to myself. I don't want to bring it up here, but when I feel more comfortable, when I see a video recording of you talking, then I know. Because I believe that in a situation like this, we are so anxious of knowing about our leader, and I don't think it's proper for it to be that it is something written. If he has seen our leader, he should come on air and tell us about it, because we are all very, very interested. I am interested. I know most Biafrans are, to be very, very sure, because I know how the family feels when we hear that you have not been able to see our leader. So we need you to come on air. If you have, it's a video out there that I didn't see, pardon me. I need anybody who have seen anything to let me know, because what I saw was something that I read, which cannot be verified. All right, let me see what time I got now. In a few minutes, I will open up the line, but for now, let's listen to this. And I'm back again. This time, I think I need to take some calls, and the line is open for you to make your call. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984. +1 929406993. Let us take the first caller this morning. See, she's ready. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome to Radio Biafra USA 2. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you. My name is Love, and I'm the coordinator for New York State.
Welcome.
And good morning, dear friends. Good morning, everyone. And well wishers and supporters of freedom. And I greet our able leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and we pray for his return to us, because we miss him dearly, and I'm sure he misses us. This morning I want to ask everybody in New York and outside New York to join the New York State indigenous people of Biafra under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu for our upcoming fundraising on the 28th of August 2021. It will start from 3 to 7:30 p.m. The flyer is out. We are asking everybody to come and join us to support our leader and our able men and women in the bushes protecting Biafra land. It doesn't matter how much you donate, every penny counts. We want everybody to join us, all Biafrans, all IPOB members, non-Biafrans, lovers of freedom, everybody that hates injustice is included. Please join us and make it a success. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Master Sandewo. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. With fundraising that is coming up, and we are going to be part of it. Obviously, this is for the New York area, but it doesn't stop those who live outside New York to actually join us and participate in the fundraising. We are still on. Our life is our struggles continuous. Like I said before, as you call me, if you have seen any video by a lawyer, please, which I was not previewed to see, or privileged to see. I'm sorry, use the right word. You call me and let me know. But meanwhile, what I read is that he said he saw the lawyer Osinosi, and I don't want that. That is not very interesting. I want to be sure that whatever I say about this case is the truth, nothing but the truth, and the only way we can rival the truth and look at the truth is when we see a video clip made about this, because our leader's situation right now is not something that we can really rely on somebody telling me that he said or he said. No, if you see a video, and like I said before, I have not seen one. I'm trying to see if I can grab one, but I just could not. All right, I have a call coming in on let me say WhatsApp line, on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good afternoon, Mazai Peters.
There you are.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Simon Ayenoko, calling from America, Spain. Fellow Biafra, bless every one of you. Bless our able leader. Protect and guide him anywhere he is. And guide him, give him more courage to withstand all the intimidation, and the last victory will be ours. Mazi, thank you. Mazi, I want to say something because, you know, some of our people, you know, sometimes they do call, ask you some question and leave. I want to let every one of them know, because which kind of election you want people to come and vote? In which election? Do you think that all these saboteurs, all these Igbo traitors, when they join hand to destroy their own, pay money to destroy their own, and they want to come and vote in the same oppressive regime? No, it can't work. Our people are no more stupid like they used to be before. Before you people talk about any election in Biafra land, Nnamdi Kanu must be out. Because if he go and collide with the enemies and think that he can adopt him, keep him in Communicato and do whatever he think, so he can come and vote or he can come and campaign. Come out now. Come out and campaign. It is we with you people this time. It's not like before. Nnamdi election 2017. I know what it cost me, but it's nothing. But we're gonna do it this way. Anyhow, you people want it this time, because you people have sold your conscience. You people are no more. You people are just tissue paper this day in the front of the funnel. I have seen many of you. I have seen you guys all. How you people represent us? How you people talk about us? Fulanis are protecting their own, no matter what. But we are the one killing our own. We are the one betraying our own. We are committing one of the worst crimes so far. No country betray their own people. No country accept traitor in their land. But all these things, we have it. Allowing you people to change, you people doesn't want to change. Even the common Fulanis, they don't do that. The former governor of, I think, Kaduna State or Kanu, that opposed Muhammad Buhari 2015, they burned his house and his family. So other people will learn. Because we are quiet, we are dying, using our money, using our finances. The zoo, some of us, they know, they have deprived us of everything. They have blocked, destroyed most of our business. We are here standing tall and strong, trying to let them know that there is species of Igbo men, Biafrans, dedicated people that follow Nnamdi Kanu. It's not every Biafran. We need to be creating some things. More than third time, let me say it again. We need to prepare ourselves. If it is Biafra, Biafra will come so much. But Mazi, I am seeing, anytime they give us this Biafra, we are not yet ready. It's like we are not yet ready. We need to be creating things we need, creating some department we need in case of tomorrow. Thank you. All
right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Now that he spoke about the election campaigning and things like that, you know, remember that last I was taken by surprise that Yoruba was coming to New York. Was coming to our area to campaign. Well, he went to New Jersey. I wasn't previewed before I heard it. It was late, so I actually told somebody to please make sure that he does a video there, and he did. And the video came in. And my brother, it's so funny because there was nobody in the hall. He got so angry they left. The entire place was empty. Because he didn't do it. They rented a hotel. It was in a hotel actually that he did that. So I was expecting to come to New York because I was very ready. I was very, very extremely ready. I could have been embarrassed because I'm an older person, so he would not even be able to do anything. I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to go there, embarrass him. The way I will dress alone will even intimidate him because I have these T-shirts that says "Free Nnamdi Kanu" now, and there are plenty of them. So I'll have them in different colors. I'll have everything. I'll go there and take pictures with him standing on the side with that T-shirt. But unfortunately, he went. He didn't include me. The video was sent to me, and there was the person that was taking the picture was actually commenting on it. So I think I better share with you. Nothing happened. I think there was somebody who was very upset with us that we should be stuck. We stay here, and these people are coming here to campaign and all that. Listen, my brother, it's America. We're not very violent people here. We know how to do things. Now that the action speaks louder than words, I've seen that it doesn't have any. Not even the organizers couldn't even stay there. There are people campaigning. I don't want to name people who are actually working for him here in the East Coast. They couldn't even stay there because the embarrassment was too much. The hotel, the beautiful hotel, with all the chairs there, all empty. There was nobody there. I wish I was there too because, like I said, I heard about it late and I couldn't make it. The person that recorded it did a very good job. Yes, I'm looking at the hall right now. I'm going to check the video out.
The campaign. There is nobody in the hall. So it's a ghost campaign. The Biafrans are not interested in politicians. So if I just lavish is money to come down to New Jersey for campaign. There is nobody here. This is both outside of the hotel, inside. There is nobody here. It's only people that just came and they thought that people will be here. When you say of the people always like to come and eat rice, come and drink. So they eat the food and food drink. So that's these few people here. They are the ones we watch here. There is no prominent Igbo people here. All you see here is young here looking where they can drink and where they can eat. So this place is empty. It's a ghost campaign. Ifan Yoba came to do in New Jersey, United States of America. We IPOB is here to ask him questions and treat him, give him our answer on what the killings that are going on in Biafra land and the abduction of our dear leader Nnamdi Kanu, which they gang up with the British government and the Janjaweeds. So, but Ifan Yoba is nowhere to be found right here. And this program is supposed to last 2 hours from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. As I'm speaking to you now, this is 12 o'clock dot. But we did not yet see Nnamdi Yoba. We did not see people here as well. Biafrans are not happy since Nnamdi Kanu have been abducted by the zoo and the Southeast governors and the politicians and Ohanesem. So guys, Biafrans are not happy anymore. So this will give them a lesson that is Biafrans are the one. I mean, Nnamdi Kanu is the one that is holding Biafrans now. So let the politicians gang themselves up again and go and release Nnamdi Kanu, or else let them forget about the governorship or presidency or anything called vote or election in Biafra land. We will not accommodate or accept this kind of impunity. The souls have been wasted and they are not saying anything. Ifani Obao is in the Senate House, but we have never seen him one day to campaign or to talk on behalf of his people, to say the killings in Igbo land is too much, that have to be stopped. He never make a comment, but he's coming to coming to rally for governorship. So these guys are joke. They are just a joke. So all these things have come to end. The time to stop all this rubbish is now. And any one of them that mess up will go for it. Their friends are here. All this is here is IPOB women and the men. There is not few other people here. They are nobody. They are just here parading. This woman that passed now is the one that bring Andy Oba, that arranging all those things for Andy Oba. So nobody's here and nobody's coming. Today is Saturday that the people supposed to fool in this hall, but nobody's here because Biafrans are not happy because of Nnamdi Kanu. The zoo kept in their camp, so that's why. So nobody's happy anymore. So politicians, don't waste your money. Don't for campaign or whatever. No election in Biafra land. No election in Biafra land.
All right, thank you very much, my brother. That was a good recording, and the hall is empty, completely empty. That sends a story. I was waiting. I just wish the man would come to New York. Honestly, I wished it so much. And I wish that if I had heard about this New Jersey on time, I could have been there. I was expecting that if something like that was going to happen, somebody was going to get to me. The woman that is organizing it, I know her. I don't want to call her name. I don't know who she is. I don't want to give her the credit. But I've ever think now, I'm going to go chunk here because so the man must have, given us some money. Just a beautiful hotel, beautiful place, but it's all empty. There's nobody there. I have a call. Let me take this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good afternoon, Arbitas.
Good morning.
May Elohim bless you. I am Mazi Chinemeremodiku. I am calling from my location. Mazi, you see this time around, it's not red. Because I don't know why. They will hold our son, they will hold our man, then they will have the guts to come and contest election or vote in Anambra State. That can't happen. Mazi, that can't happen. If let heaven and earth come down that day, let heaven and earth come down. They will not stop us. If I have some of the Igbo are politicians, go and prepare all politicians to Anambra State. Just one time to know that we are better. I don't like him of blood. Just go, just prepare tank. Don't blood and the mother because what they go no over. We are going on wow. What people, useless set of people, useless set of people. And I'll be blessed. What is the head of Anambra State? Now, head of Anambra State. All these vagabonds, they destroy Anambra's name. All these vagabonds, call them politicians. Get the elders. Get in this now traditional. Revoke the land now. Get this now traditional. All the gods so soon ago. Why not revoke the land? Because somebody will pass. If I had a highest here, I do go out again. I like to take your oath. But I won't get no oath to Biafra land. Let us revoke the land. I tell you, do not die no more. Mazi, I said, may Elohim bless you. So that night of this month, August, sit at home. Direct of Bogosina, Oyesina, Gadri. Yes. And when they have query, is it sit at home? We bring Biafra. Is it only you that do this? Do sit at home? Because you are a black monkey, black man, black woman who doesn't reason well. That's why you are saying, is it sit at home? We bring some man. I just wonder some journalists in radio station when you hear what they say or what they teach. You need to ask yourself questions. These people have a school at all. Have a school. Look at this issue of police. Look at what look at what people are saying. Time is coming. All of them, policemen, people only go to police. The blood of your brothers Hebrew has now Ekunyogo. It's asking for vengeance. Get ready for the vengeance. Mas Peter, may Elohim bless you. God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you very much for your call. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're taking calls here. There's nothing anybody can do to stop us. And that night, we're going to sit at home. They can condemn it all they want because these are people who are hoping. They're looking at it. Oh, they are going to fail. Hey, keep on wishing. If wishes were horses, beggars will ride. That's what they say, right? You wish that we will fail, but we're not going to fail. We are not going to fail. The idiots will not understand that if you want to kill the rich man, attack his pocket. When the economy is down because of the sit at home, somebody will start asking questions. When they don't have money to throw around anymore, they will start talking and trying to see what can be done to solve this problem. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on straight line. All right, that call just dropped. Let me take another one on principal officer's line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you very much, Mazi I. Peters, and good afternoon from here, Mazi. My name is Desmond, and I'm calling from Italy.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, I want to appreciate you for your good work because it's not easy. You are really doing a wonderful job for Biafrans, and we appreciate it. I bring greetings to Biafrans worldwide, IPOB family members, and our leader, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I salute you from here. Mazi, just to say one or two things on analysis, I will be very quick about it. Number one is, I want to say to Biafrans, especially our people at home, that our ghost town that will start from the 9th of August is paramount and is priority, and we must adhere to it, we must obey the order, and we must follow instructions and directives as they come from DOS. So the whole of Biafra land will be shut down totally, on the 9th of August. Our people in diaspora must call their people back home and advise them accordingly, and people must take care and take notes so that to avoid being victims of what they don't want, especially in Anambra State, that the government and the police are coming out to say nonsense. So our people must be careful, because what these people do is always they try to kill our people to justify their assertions. So people should be very, very careful. On that very day, sit at home, sit in your room. Don't go out. From the 9th of August, every Monday it will be. Now, Mazi, secondly is that we have to continue to support ESN, and this number is from IPOB National Body in Italy, signed by the IPOB National Coordinator. It is basically for Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and our well-wishers in Italy to call, but to make their donations and their support towards backing up ESN. Now, the first number is +39 35100 46055. I repeat, +39 35100 46055. This number is for IPOB National Coordinator in Italy. The second number is +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. This is for IPOB National PRO in Italy. Any of the number you call will be directed on how to support ESN. Now, Mazi, please, I want to say something very, very important. No matter the condition, our leader, no matter what the lawyer is saying, yes, we appreciate our lawyers for their good work, but then nobody will be in solitary confinement or in DSS dungeon, and he or she will be normal, as we all know. So our aim is for them to free our leader 100%. Don't want to hear anything again. We just want to hear his freedom. That's all we want. Nothing again. The number two is I want to encourage Biafrans also, IPOB members, to please let us adhere to our portfolio. Mas, we will have to say some things that is very, very important. People must always allow people that works are assigned to do their work. Our DOSS is working very, very hard. Because I'm saying this because of an account that is being shared around now. Some people are sharing an account that is an updated account of ESN, blah, blah, blah. Please, our people should understand that we are not running a banana report.
Just hold on. Yeah, you're going to the area where you're not supposed to talk about. I don't want you anything that you hear, that you see, that you share. Don't bring it to the radio. We have not said anything about it on the radio, and we don't expect you to say anything about it.
Okay. Very good, Mazi. Thank you very much, because it's important that we follow due process. It's very, very important. Mazi, I want to thank you for your good work, and God be with you and Biafrans as we move on in this our struggle. It's not easy, but at the end, victory will surely be ours. You see, thank you very much, Mazi, and God bless you.
All right, thank you so much. As we are here to make sure that things are done properly. Anybody, like I said it before, there are things you don't bring to the radio because it has nothing to do with the public. It has to do with our people. For as far as I'm concerned, and as far as I know, ESN, if you want to vote, donate money, contribute money to ESN, go to our website, www.radiobiafraintheusa.org. The account is still open there for you to do it. If there are changes, we are going to announce it on air. And as far as I'm concerned, I've not had the authority to announce anything. So whatever you see on Facebook, or whatever you see on WhatsApp, or whatever you share with yourselves, let it remain with yourselves. Don't bring it to the radio, because I personally will not allow you to make these comments, because it's not coming from the right source. The right source is which source? The right source is when the person, the moderator, has gotten information and it submits the information to you. That's what you take. It doesn't matter who you are. Don't come to the radio and talk about these things, because if you want to talk about it, I have said it before, I have to be briefed in advance what you're going to talk about. Then if I listen to you and I feel it's something you're going to talk about, I'm going to find out from the authority if you have the right to talk what you're going to say. It does not matter. We should stop bringing all this dirty linen to the public, because it's annoying. Honestly speaking, you tell people things that doesn't even concern them. How can you give somebody Panadol when he doesn't have any headache? Our quest is freedom for our people. Our quest is making sure that we continue with what we're doing. All this money announcement about this, pay money there, no, it's not our thing. That's not the main thing. We have sources that's our official, and nobody can wake up and change them without telling us, without going through the normal authorities. If they change it, they will brief us, and then we will inform you accordingly. Please, what's up, whatever, people can share whatever they want there. It doesn't make it right. It does not really mean that they have the authority to do it. They can share just about anything that they want. I have a call coming in. Let me see this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. The line just dropped off again. Okay, I have another one coming on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi, good afternoon.
Welcome to the program, sir.
Yeah, Mazi. My name is Paul, calling from Gabon, Mazi.
There.
Mazi, yes, this morning, first of all, I'm greeting the Chukwu Kabiam and sending him great for him to protect the Biafran nation and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because our leader must be protected wherever he may be in DSS dungeon. May the Lord Almighty and the angels of the Lord protect him and guide him forever for us. Yes, sir. What I want to tell our people in Southeast, especially the politicians, I'm advising them. I'm advising the politicians in Biafra land to withdraw their what should I call it? To withdraw themselves from the zoo politics and this fucking election. I want to tell them that now they have the opportunity to withdraw themselves and tell the zoo that they don't want this contraction called Nigeria anymore. Because I know that is there they are getting their money. I want to let them to understand that the game is over. I will be giving them chance now to everybody must go down. All of them must bow down and tell the zoo that they don't need anymore this Janjaweed election. So what I want to tell them is that they must go down, and they must bow down, and tell the zoo to release our leader. Because I know that the one holding our leader in DSS dungeon.
Yeah.
But they must yes, I know that they must they are the one holding our leader. Because if they say now our leader must come out, our leader must come out. They are the one holding our leader. That is why we are bringing all the whole southeast down. We must bring all the whole southeast down for them to release our leader and give us our referendum. Because we are not interested in the zoo anymore. So, Mazi, thank you.
Thank you.
That's the short message I'm sending to them.
Very well. Thank you, sir. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still receiving calls at 646-920-4541. 845-344-7984 +1 929-406-9953. Call us here. The lines are still open for you. All right, we're still talking about issues that concerns us. Very, very important. Like I was just told one of our brothers, if you have issues, something that you think that you want to discuss about our thing, you are very welcome to make your call. But if you start going to areas where you are not authorized to do so, I will not waste time in cutting you off and not allowing you to make those statements. Because if you're not in the finance department, why do you want to talk about money? But people can fight over it and start scandalizing and making trouble. But the truth is that this is not what we're up about. If you want to contribute money to ESM, please go to www.ipobinusa.org and make whatever donation you want to do. For now, yes. Until otherwise, there's no reason why you should be running up and down looking for where to put your money when you've already been told where to do so. Caller, good morning. Caller on WhatsApp, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Maz. God bless you this morning for all the good job you do for Biafra. My name is Mazi, my man, Ugo Onyejaka. I am the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States. Maz, I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo is in Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja. Maz, I thank you again, and I thank God Almighty for Maz Nnamdi Kanu. Maz, I was so excited yesterday, honestly. I have been depressed. Ask my wife and my children, because I have never heard from our own Nnamdi. But what brought me to life again was the interview that was done by our brother, that is the Radio Biafra House, Chinedu, with the lawyer. So for the fact that our own Nnamdi, it is true that he is going through whatever he's going through now, but the fact that he was able to talk to the lawyer, I am so happy. Give me more confidence. I always tell Biafra that for each time we have a hint, Biafra is always closer. I am telling you. Of anybody, any military, any police, any politicians that is doing whatever, get a picture of them and send it and post it anywhere, because we are documenting and we are keeping all of them. We will make sure that for all the crime they committed, they're going to pay for it. So I am encouraging you. And for the people who are still there, you are standing on the fence, you are thinking about politics. I am telling you that there is no political thing in Biafra land. There will not be any election in Biafra land. And remember, we are going to, on the earth, we are going to sit at home. But believe me, if you're thinking that sitting at home is what we are going to do, no. After sitting at home, we are going to be on the street. They're not going to kill all of us at the same time. Get yourself ready, prepare yourself. Because we must surely march, whether they like it or not. We are going to come all over the Biafra land, even in the one land. Everybody is going to march out on the streets, and then we are going to overwhelm this police and the military.